So you're saying
that they would be past my 20-week
20
cutoff, so they'd probably be treated like a child.
Exactly where
Probably.
you're at.
Yes.
Assuming
that's the law,
What
it would be
about
treated
the
like a
child
child.
who's
Yes.
18 weeks in the womb, who has spina bifida, and the
Gone.
doctors
Outta
give
here.
anesthetic to
Ejected
correct spina bifida
into
and
the
put the
atmosphere.
child back in the womb?
Oh, in the womb, if the parents want to. That's their choice. It's a medical procedure.
This is my question before
Okay.
you made your farting noise.
Yeah.
Does that child at 18 weeks, or the fetus, or the thing that you want to call it, does that child have any rights?
No.
At all?
Nope.
But see, what's interesting is you're conflating parts with wholes. Because
Nope, I'm not.
No, yeah, you were, because you keep saying that earlier, and we can rewind the tapes or whatever, that the child doesn't have the capacity for consciousness, but the child does actually have the capacity to have consciousness at the moment of conception. At the moment of conception, I told you I'm gonna start treating you like a child.
Okay.
At the moment of conception, all of the parts are there, right? The genetic code is there.
That's not the parts. A blueprint is not a part.
Wait, can we pause?
Okay, so wait, let me finish my
child.
let me finish my question.
Yes, ma'am.
So what part gets added in the womb at between 0 days and
the
20
brain,
weeks?
There's the heart,
Excuse
there's
me.
the spine.
Where does that part come from, Destiny?
From the blueprints. Do you think blueprints to a car are the same thing as a car?
You just said it doesn't matter. I said the child
A
in the
blueprint
womb
isn't going to magically become a car.
Well, but a one cell thing is not a thing with many cells.
Excuse me. You're acting as if.
Wait,
can you
Destiny.
sit up? Oh
Yeah,
my
can you-
gosh.
Destiny,
Let me
sit.
hear.
If you're gonna treat me like a kid, I'm gonna act like a kid.
Destiny, please sit up and have good manners.
Treat me like an adult.
No.
Let's go back to the coma.
Hold
Let's
on,
go back
hold
to the
on,
coma.
hold on.
I think
Answer
I'm
my question about the parts and the holes, because I think this is really interesting.
Is this a birds and the
you
bees
just
talk?
said
Yeah.
that the child at 20 weeks has the right to life, but the child at 18 weeks has zero rights.
That is correct. That was my cutoff.
Absolutely all.
Absolutely.
But what you were saying in your arguments with Lila earlier is that the child doesn't have the capacity for consciousness. And I said that's absolutely incorrect, because at the moment of conception, all of the genetic material needed for that child to obtain consciousness is there. And what Lila had already said, very articulately, all the child needs is time to grow and time to develop. It's not as if a child in my womb at 12 weeks, I take a needle and insert this like little part into my womb and say, bam, fetus, now you have the capacity for consciousness. No, all the parts are already there.
Sure. Let's say that I walk by.
Would you agree with me on that fact that all the parts are there?
Just one thing. Destiny, you respond.
Okay.
And then I do have to jump in. So
Okay,
Destiny,
sorry.
go, and then I'll go ahead.
If I walked outside and there was 100 steel beams and there was a ton of nails and all this shit laying on the ground and it was organized, and I walk over and I push over the steel beams, nobody would say, oh my God, you just destroyed a building. All the parts for the building are there. The blueprint might be there to build the building.
It would still be vandalism.
Yeah, but it's not a building.
It is
and
part
I agree
of a
that killing a
building.
fetus is killing a fetus, but it's not killing a human.
If I'm a
Hold
home
on,
builder,
the argument here is
building.
not whether or not a thing is being terminated. We agree it's whether or not that thing is the thing you're claiming it is.
It's part of a
claiming
building.
that a thing has a blueprint or can develop the parts in the future or
I'm
has the
not
capacity
claiming
Hold on,
it.
let him
to become a
finish.
thing.
Let
Science
Destiny
says
finish.
That
Let
argument
Destiny
right
finish.
there betrays your whole point, because you're conceding that it is not the thing itself. If I walk by a construction site and I start knocking stuff over, I haven't destroyed a building. The pieces of a thing are not the thing itself.